Start date, 22nd of August, 9:30 in the morning at Brisbane Yamaha, delivery bay. And I just want to know, I've done a bit of a series on what happens in boat dealers. And I think what's interesting is what kind of boats are selling, what's going out. So this is our delivery bay and these boats are going out today. And so what have we been selling? Let's have a look here, Sarah. 440 Renegade. For all you people that just want one a little bit bigger than the 420, but don't want to go to the 460 because these things still fit in a garage, 6-metre garage. With a 60, this has got the bimini, the catch and release. Have a quick look in there. Then we come through some tinnies. We've been selling a lot of tinnies lately. And, you know, normally it's an older bloke that just wants to do some crabbing, wants to go in the ocean. This thing is a 400 Dart. You know, all-round boat. It's got one of our custom biminis on it, so it'll just folds up into the sock. What size motor is that, Sarah?
25.
It's got a 25 on it, maximum horsepower. What casting deck, put some seats. Geez, it's a nice looking boat, isn't it? And then of course over here is this is actually a 390 Explorer Trophy with one of our covers on it, because they're towing it all around Australia. And look at that, we're famous for our covers. You know, double stitching, that's all padded inside, any wear point, and it's tight, and they're all made. What about this cruiseabout? I did a YouTube on the 540 cruiseabout, actually this boat, and today it's going out. Over here, Australia's most popular boat, the 420 Renegade painted. This is the Pro with the 50. And here, you know, you get flares, you get life jacket, you get fire extinguishers, you get all the life jackets. That's got a Quintrex esky in it. Look at that. Show that, they love that. Little Quintrex esky. You get all your safety gear, sounders. Wonderful boat. What's this one? 430 top ender. Now that's an awesome boat. Have a look here. So that's for someone, you want just a little bit flasher. It's like the Calais, the Sahara of our 420, 430 range, because it's got that flared bow on it, and it's got this big transom, casting decks. They go for a 60. It's got the full welded decks. Nothing comes over the Renegades either. I don't know why, even when you do it. And then of course over here, just to complete the week. And you can see, even here, have a look there, Sarah. You got enough life jackets to fit a number of the people that are in the boat. Flares, engine support, shackles, a pin for your trailer, a flusher plug, flares, life jacket. You don't need flares and a fire extinguisher, but you get it all at Brisbane Yamaha. The whole thing, because you just need a boat that works. Same as this yellowfin. And have a look at that. Try and sneak around here. It's always full in our delivery bay. This is where they're going to put rego. This is a 700. And have a look. Have a look at the next YouTube. I'm going to do a couple of 700s. I've got a centre cab and a cabin boat, and we're going to do in a minute. Let's go and see what the workshop and the trim shop's doing. And then there's 520 Spirit. Geez, the Spirit's an awesome boat. Stand up, you know, if you've got a runabout, the next level's the Spirit, and the 540, the 520 Spirit are just a stonker of a boat. Here's one that's going out tomorrow. And here's another 520 Ocean Spirit going out. That was a second-hand boat. Let's have a look up here. Here's a couple of the 700 yellow fins that I'm going to do a YouTube just on them, and then Justin's going to do one. But let's see what the workshop's doing. Here's Chris. He runs all the workshop. Did his apprenticeship here and all. What are you doing? Booking in services?
Yep, most definitely I am.
How's that going?
Flat out.
But we still got room? How many weeks?
Next week.
If you want a service, call Chris. And we're up in the service. Here's a little 430 top ender getting, well, they're not little, they're a massive boat for a 430 getting serviced. Have a look at that. See that as props. We go through 2 of those pallet loads every month here. I should own my own prop business, I reckon. Here's one of our mobile servicing. If you're on Bribey, We'll service your boat, don't worry about that. Probably Kieran would come out, or Michael, or would come out and sort your boat out. Up here, so we're doing a cruiseabout, a 510 cruiseabout. And what we're doing is we're doing the bearings, we're servicing, and it will go over. And of course, every Quintrex has 3+2 servicing. So every year you need to get it inspected by a Quintrex dealer. Yeah, that's us. Over here, have a look at this little beauty. This is a Harris, original 30-year-old cat. A lot of work being put into it. We're putting a pair of 200s on it. We've got a 599 Polycraft getting fitted out. Shane's doing that. Have a look at this. What are you putting on that, Shano?
130.
It's got a 130 on it. This is a 535.
530, yeah.
It's a 530. Yeah, geez, they're a big boat. I thought it was a 595. Have a look at that with the big console, massive volume boat. A lot of work. And then up here, Bo and Wayne, have a look into there. Pair of these 200s, hydraulic steer, you know, inbuilt. They've put on pods. Isn't this going to be a fishing weapon? Let's see what the trim's doing. And then we come into the trim shop. We've got to talk quietly in here. Everything's got to be quiet and serene, you know. Have a look at this little beauty. We sold this at the boat show we had. Who's doing this work? Who's doing it? We are. Beautiful. That is a dead set trophy boat, isn't it? You know, I love that. Look at that. This stuff doesn't happen. People make it. And I've got the best people that work for Brisbane Yamaha. Here's one of them now. Well, there's 3 of them. There's Marty. You know how I showed you that cover? Marty is the foremost boat cover maker in the world. Do you reckon the world? He might not be the best in the world, but I can tell you he's top 5. Have a look at this. Another Ford 520. I told you, these things are just go like hotcakes. What are we doing there? Custom bimini.
It's a full camper.
Full camper covers. And why, do you see how that, all bespoke, did you know that? No, they don't come out of a Chinese box. Every single one that we make is made bespoke. Custom made to fit the boat, so that it works, so that it stays tight, lasts for years. You know, you'll get 10 years out of one of our biminis. And then over here is the Queen of Marine. This is a net. Annette's making up something. She's sewing, she's cutting, she's doing stuff, you know. She's making these because when you come to Brisbane Yamaha, they're our sales folders go in them on the boat. So you know everything, because what I believe is, when you come to Brisbane Yamaha, everything's included. But other yards don't do that. So we've got to highlight all the stuff you get. You'll be amazed. Let's have a look at parts. And as we walk to parts, this is our sales yard. Just span round. The most common thing that someone says when they come to Brisbane Yamaha is they walk in and go, whoa! Never seen this many boats. Look at that. 540 Territory Legend, 610, another 610, 440 Renegade, 420 second-hand boats, Evolutions, Busters, 460s, Polycraft, more Polycraft, every tinny that you've ever seen, 440 Hornet trophies. We have the whole range, 370 Explorers, the whole range of yellow fins, tinnies. Go on, Sarah, hurry up. There's just hundreds of boats here. It's the biggest display in Australia. Have a look at this. Shine over there, look at that yellow fin there. No, a 440 Explorer. $420 Buster. Too late, you missed it. Come on, Sarah. There's Stewie. Stewie's talking to that bloke. He bought a boat. That lovely lady. More sold signs. You've got to get in quick. Because as I say, I'm a dealer, not a collector. I like to move boats. Up here's where we do finance and the sales guys. More boats. And up here in parts, every sort of part you do. And if you're looking for a part, yamahaparts.au. It's the easiest. We own it. It's exclusive to us in terms of the technology and the programming behind how it works. You just put your like F60 in, boom. Year comes up, boom. All the schematics, pick on something, and Sarah just sends it out to you the next day. So this is what's going on here today. And here's some of the awards. Yesterday, we just won Yamaha Dealer of the Year again. Right. They said we didn't want to give it to you, Aaron, but we just had to. Top of parts, top of finance, top of insurance, sell more than anyone else. We are the repower king of Australia. And if you've got any sort of boat, we've already repowered it before.